Happy Monday, everybody! Over the weekend, the Tonight Shop opened at Universal Orlando, so I'm gonna go check it out and see what they have to offer there. Also, I think that the Mardi Gras tents have gone up here at Universal too, so let's check it out. I do have to warn you right off the bat, it is windy today, so I'll do my best to block the wind from the microphone on the camera, but it's very windy. Also, it's getting cold, and I need a sweater, and I don't have one. I feel like I'm coming in at the exact right time. Everybody looks like they're leaving. Welcome back to Universal Orlando Resort. Minion Mayhem, 65 minutes. Do you guys remember earlier when I just walked on because they were doing a return time thing? They stopped doing that around 5, and look at that. It's like 5:15 right now, maybe 5:30, and the line's already 65 minutes. Also, it should be noted that last time I was here, I said that my favorite exit is right there, next to Minion Mayhem, and sometimes it's an entrance. They've changed that. They announced that they're going to permanently close that entrance and exit, so can't use it anymore, so good times. Everybody's got to come in through the main entrance. So earlier I said that I was cold. Just to put that into perspective for some of you guys, it's 65 degrees outside. I'm frozen. It's very cold for me because it's not normally this cold. Looks like Rip Ride Rocket is down, so they got all the team members out here like redirecting people. But what is this old camera prop doing out here? It's cool looking, but they don't use this type of technology anymore. Outside of the music plaza, there are all of these fenced off areas with little green carpets in the middle. I have no idea what they're for, but they are all over the place. There's another one to my right around this tree, and then there's another one down there. So this is where we're headed, to the Tonight Shop, but I wanted to point something out before we go inside. This little walkway above the bathrooms right here, there are fire alarms out there. It means that people are going to be going out there. I don't know if that's going to be part of the queue or if that's like a break area for employees or what's going to be going on up there, but I'm excited to find out. Also, before we go into the Tonight Shop, I wanted to point out these tents and this sign here showing that this is going to be the French Quarter Courtyard, Nolan style food and spirits. This is all being set up for Mardi Gras, which will be running February 4th through March 25th with parades every night and concerts on select nights. All right, let's go check out the Tonight Shop. I think the scariest thing is Jimmy Fallon right here when we first walk in. First things that I'm noticing are a lot of Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon merchandise. Like a lot of it. Some Jimmy Fallon Race Through New York stuff. Then there's some generic NBC Peacock stuff. I kind of really like this mug right here with this awesome looking peacock on it. And they've got a set of shot glasses and everything. They also have New York City merchandise. Just regular old New York City merchandise. And then they have merchandise for various bits that Jimmy Fallon has. So I think this one's called Ew. Check out these NBC hats. They're pretty neat. Look at that mug. That's awesome. Here is some of the Race Through New York merchandise that they have. If you wanted to get a nice shirt or a tote bag, you could get it. Or if you wanted a Tonight Show baby tuxedo. Hashtag the panda plushes. Jimmy Fallon's baby's first word will be dada. I think this is a book by Jimmy Fallon. Oh, some thank you notes from Jimmy Fallon. Those are fun. And some Tonight Show tumblers and glasses. You could also get a hashtag the panda costume. I think this one's $90. Oh, look at all the hashtag the panda merchandise. It's fun. I like this shirt. It's cool. Look at this one. And then the tight pants. Jimmy in tight pants. Oh, they sell tight pants that you could buy here in the store. Also, it's worth noting this pipe and drape here that is blocking off some stairs. I believe that that is where the ride will exit into the gift shop. Oh, look at there's Higgins. And then this corner is devoted to just Universal merchandise. Lots of fun stuff. Here is the elevator that would lead down from the ride. There's a better look at the NBC Peacock that's all lit up above the cash wrap. Yeah. You can get Jimmy Fallon's signature or hashtag the panda in temporary tattoo form. I have a feeling they're hoping that hashtag the panda is going to be a very big deal when this place opens, because there is so much hashtag the panda stuff. And this fun Jimmy Fallon charm, that's pretty much the entire store. It's not very big. It ends there. That's the stairs back behind there, and the elevator is back in this corner over here. Something worth noting in the Tonight Shop facade here, these windows are open. That means that that will not be a guest area. I don't believe that they would allow opening of windows in guest areas. So I think that's either storage or offices or something up there. Check out the detail here. If we zoom in up on these windows, you can see, even though they're fake windows, they added the detail of adding a plant behind this one. Like a potted plant that somebody would have in their office. I can't tell what that's supposed to be behind that window, but I'm sure once it's lit up at night, we'll be able to tell really easily. It's kind of interesting that they have these signs up here now that say coming in 2017, even though we already know that it will be opening on April 6th. Here's some more decorations for Mardi Gras, which is coming up very soon. So I figured I'm here after work, like I wanted to stop in and get something little to eat before I head home for dinner. and I figured the last time that we ate somewhere at a park, inside of a park, was at Pizza Rizzo for pizza. You got a little personal pan pizza for like 10 bucks. So I'm gonna go inside Louis here at Universal Orlando, see what we can get for what price and what kind of pizza we end up getting. I don't know where the entrance is. It's over here. All right, let's do it. Here we go. So because I went in when they were closing, they closed literally right after me. This was the only kind of pizza I could get, which was supreme. And this slice, they call this one slice, was $9.05 after tax and after my annual pass holder discount. Whoa, this better be some darn good pizza. Fast and Furious looks pretty much exactly the same as it did the last time that we were here, just a few days ago. Nothing really changed, but they're still working hard. All right, my official review, the pizza from Louis was much better, like a tenfold better than what we got at Pizza Rizzo. But it wasn't any cheaper. So it was $9.05 or $9.06 after my discount. I only got pizza, that's all I got. At Pizza Rizzo, it was like $10 before tax, no discount, and I got like a cup of salad. So there was like a little bit extra that I got, but not too much. I don't know. I'm still going with Louis because it was much, much better than the Pizza Rizzo pizza. I just realized we got a few comments on the last Universal video that I didn't go into Diagon Alley, so I'm gonna go pop in there right now, and it's nice that it's like getting dark because this is when Diagon Alley really shines. One thing that should be noted is that this is the entrance to Diagon Alley. I know that it doesn't look like much, there's no signage or anything like that, and if you've never been here, you might completely walk past this. If you listen carefully, you can hear the bricks moving out of the way. Into Diagon Alley. You can hear the train going over top of us, which is not a real train. There's not actually a train that runs above us. But employees can use that walkway to get from one side of Diagon Alley to the other. If you're looking for a nice place to relax, to get out of the crowd, you can go up the stairs and sit down up there. Hagrid's motorcycle here. I believe that this is called Horizont Alley, and it heads into Caracat Market. On this stage is where you can see the tales of Beetle the Bard and Celestino Warbeck. All throughout Diagon Alley are interactive wand spots, such as this blacksmith shop and this water fountain. You have to use your wand to turn on the water fountain, but sometimes you gotta be careful. You might get sprayed with water, as noted by all of the water on the ground. And then right next to the Leaky Cauldron is the entrance to Nocturne Alley. Let's go have a look in there really quick. And here is where you find Morgan and Burke's. If you keep going through, you pop out here by the bathrooms, and if you look to your right, you can see the dragon over top of Gringotts Bank. I've been in Diagon Alley for kind of a little bit of time now, maybe like 15 minutes, and I haven't heard or seen the dragon go off. I'm assuming that that is due to wind tonight, because the wind is kind of high, and I don't think they can make her breathe fire when it's so windy. As we turn to leave Diagon Alley, I still have no idea why there's a backwards bust here with a fish on its head. Also, I'm not sure that a lot of people know this, but if you visit the night bus driver, the shrunken head will have a nice conversation with you. I do have to admit, after knowing the price of the pizza, this hot dog is more expensive. And of course, because I'm bad at Men in Black, I'm having a lot of trouble breaking that 500,000 point barrier. I'm gonna go ride it again because it's only a 5-minute wait for single riders. You're at 370,000, which is not good at all. But I did hit Frank like twice. It doesn't make any sense to me because I thought he was 100,000 in general. I think I hit Steven Spielberg. I also hit the parking meter, which I know was kind of a lot. Something just seems a little bit off to me. But next time, when I come again, try it one more time. Keep trying, that's all I can do. Universal's answer to Disney's fuel rods, this is called the Go Puck, and they're able to be rented for $25 a day. But I don't know if you can just bring it back and like they'll give you a new one. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, I asked the guy in there about it. He said $25 a day to rent it, and it charges the phone twice, charges up to 2 phones, and you can bring it back if you need another one. Like if it runs out and you need to charge more than 2 phones, you bring it back and he says he'll give you another one. So pretty similar to the fuel rod, except for with the fuel rod you get to keep it. Simpsons Ride is still down for what I believe is a refurbishment. Should be noted, the park closes at 7 tonight. It's 6:40. The majority of the quick services closed at 5:30. Moe's is closed, Duff Brewery is closed. They're still serving donuts over here. Universal still does the Cinematic Spectacular at the end of the night every night. So in about 20 minutes they will put on the Cinematic Spectacular. There are fireworks that go up behind animal actors, so this isn't exactly the best spot to stand. Also, I'm in a splash zone and it's very cold out right now, so I would not stand here on a winter night. But there is lots and lots of viewing space available across the water where you can see the fireworks and the show. There's another water screen right there. Well, that about does it for me here from Universal Studios Florida. Fantastic trip. A lot of neat stuff. I'm excited to see what happens with Jimmy Fallon Race Through New York. The Tonight shop was okay. I mean, it's just a gift shop. There's nothing special about it. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be, but they have some really interesting merchandise there. I think my favorite thing was the hashtag the panda costume, because that's kind of ridiculous. And although both of the parks are closed, everything at City Walk is very much open. Of all of the pizza places, I really feel like Red Oven is the best one that we've ever eaten at. And we haven't eaten at Blaze in Orlando. We've eaten at the Blaze in City Walk in Hollywood, and we didn't like it as much as Pizza Press, but Red Oven has been our favorite in Orlando so far. We still need to try Blaze. I do have to admit, my $9 would not have gotten me any pizza here. Just a regular pepperoni pizza is $13. With that being said, I am off, going home to get some dinner, so I will see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.